Welcome to the Explainer. Let's just jump right in. Look, if you've ever tried moving money internationally, you already know the drill. You hit this massive wall of high fees, multi-day delays, and just endless red tape. It's a huge headache, especially in our hyper-connected digital age, right? Well, today, we're exploring a platform called Cross-Border Orders, or CBO for short. Based on our source material, we're going to break down how they're positioning themselves as a modern, seamless solution for global payments and crypto funding.
To get a real feel for how this all works, here's our agenda. We'll look at 1. A borderless financial ecosystem, 2. 6 steps to onboarding, 3. Digital card features, 4. The Visa card tiers, 5. Customer success stories, and wrap up with 6. Compliance and global operations. Basically, we're moving right from their big picture vision straight down to the nitty-gritty regulatory facts.
So let's start with Section 1, a borderless financial ecosystem, the vision and mission of CBO.
To understand the foundation here, we have to look at their core mission. They state they want, quote, to create a truly borderless financial ecosystem where value moves instantly, securely, and transparently across global networks. So, the big takeaway here, they aren't just trying to build a slightly faster bank transfer. The goal is to completely strip away the friction we usually get with international borders, ensuring that financial value can move with the exact same ease and speed as sending a text message. Now, the way they define this core service is as a next-generation e-wallet. What that actually means is a digital platform offering real-time processing, strict KYC and AML standards, and institutional-grade security for global users. By setting up these rigorous compliance checks, they're explicitly aiming to empower both everyday individuals and massive enterprise businesses. It's really about blending high-level institutional security with the real-time speed of modern tech.
All right, moving on to Section 2. 6 steps to onboarding, from registration to transaction.
Let's bring this down to earth and see how a user actually gets started. The process is incredibly streamlined into 6 simple steps. Step 1, register for free. Step 2, upload KYC documents. Step 3, verify identity. Step 4, activate Visa card. Step 5, transaction process. And Step 6, good to go. Notice how there's no waiting weeks for an in-person bank appointment or drowning in paperwork? It's all digital, moving you from a brand new user to actively transacting super smoothly.
Which brings us to Section 3, Digital Card Features, the core financial tools.
Now we're getting into the what, the actual tech features that make these cards work for everyday use, and they offer a pretty fascinating toolkit. First up, instant cryptocurrency funding, specifically supporting Bitcoin. They're Apple Pay and Google Pay compatible right out of the box, and get this, they're accepted across 180-plus countries worldwide. Plus, you can withdraw to supported global bank accounts or transfer straight to private or exchange crypto wallets. It's a really interesting hybrid approach. You get the modern utility of instantly funding with crypto, perfectly paired with traditional global retail acceptance. You essentially get the borderless flexibility of digital assets alongside the everyday spending power of a major, globally recognized card network.
Next up, Section 4, the Visa card tiers, scaling your transaction limits.
So this is where it gets highly tailored. The platform dynamically scales your daily transaction limits based on the initial Bitcoin funding required. The basic premium tier gets you a $50,000 daily limit for just 0.1 BTC. Then it progressively scales up through Gold, Platinum, World, and World Elite, all the way up to the business tier. For the business card, you fund it with 1 full Bitcoin, and boom, unlimited daily limits. It's a brilliantly structured way to make sure the platform meets the exact financial bandwidth you or your company actually needs.
Let's look at some real-world application in Section 5, Customer Success Stories, Real-World Global Applications.
To really anchor these features in those massive limits, let's hear from the people actually using it. Take Arjun Mehta, an e-commerce seller in India. He says, quote, "The platform interface is clean and easy to use. Managing international payments has become much simpler." Now, if you're in e-commerce, dealing with international suppliers, shipping logistics, and global customers, simplifying payments isn't just some nice-to-have convenience. It's literally a critical business advantage that saves serious time and capital.
We also have this great perspective from Daniel Smith, a consultant based in Germany. He notes, "I appreciate the transparency in fees and processing time. It gives confidence while handling large transactions. This is absolutely validating that institutional-grade security and transparent pricing we talked about earlier. Look, when you're moving large professional sums as a consultant, having that unwavering confidence and clear transparency, that's completely non-negotiable." Okay, moving to our final segment, Section 6, Compliance and Global Operations, Validating Trust and Reach.
Because at the end of the day, when you're handling cross-border finance, trust is everything. So 900200, that is not just a random string of digits. That specific number is their Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA, firm reference number. The source documentation highlights that CBO is an FCA-registered electronic money institution. This fully cements their authorized status. It proves they aren't just operating in the shadows of the internet, they are a regulated entity. And as we all know, that is paramount for establishing baseline trust in global finance.
And beyond the digital regulations, their physical operations match those big ambitions. They have a United States office on North El Camino Real, a UK office on Great Portland Street in London, and an Indonesia office right in the Jakarta Mori Tower. Seeing this physical, operational presence spread across 3 major global hubs, spanning North America, Europe, and Asia, really leaves you with a strong impression of their international scale and long-term stability.
So, we've gone through the vision, the streamlined onboarding, those scaling card tiers, and the regulatory backing of this ecosystem. It's a genuinely fascinating look into how global payments are modernizing. Which brings us to a final thought I want to leave you with today. As traditional financial borders fade away faster than ever, how could an unlimited, crypto-funded Visa card reshape the scale and efficiency of your own business? I hope this explainer gave you some sharp, focused insights into this evolving world of borderless finance. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.